stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast, supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Cherabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills.
Welcome to News Hour on Som TV, your short transport to the pulse of the nation. Stay connected, follow us on Facebook at Som TV, and catch every second as it unfolds live on YouTube at Som TV Live. Now the top stories making waves across the country. Governor Abba Yusuf, top dignitaries attend Dan Tata's funeral in Medina. PDP leadership crisis threatens 100 NEC meetings, sparks 2027 concerns. Colonel Humar honors June 12 officers, urges Tinubu to shun sycophancies. I am Esther Oka-Steven with the news info. Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf of Kano State has led a high-powered delegation to Medina, Saudi Arabia for the funeral of the late elder statesman and renewed business expert Al-Haji Aminu Al-Hassan Dan Tata, who passed away on Saturday in Abu Dhabi. The solemn mission underscores the deep respect for Dan Tata's enduring legacy in commerce, philanthropy, and national development. The delegations include top dignitaries from Kano and Jigawa states, reflecting the late Dan Tata's far-reaching influence and the esteem in which he was held. Those represented were His Excellency Abba Kabir Yusuf, Governor of Kano State, His Excellency Umar Namadi, Governor of Jigawa State, His Excellency Barrister Ali Sahad Birnin Kudu, former Governor of Jigawa State, His Excellency Khalifa Muhammadu Sanusi II, Emir of Kano State, Galadima Kanu, Metawale Kanu, Seriki Yakin Kanu, Engineer Sagil Koki, Comrade Nastura Aisha Sharif, Al-Ajiz Saibiu Bako, and Sanusi Bature Tofa, Director General, Media and Publicity to the Governor of Kano State. In a statement, Governor Yusuf described the late Dan Tata as a father to many and a humanitarian whose legacy of generosity and services transcended borders. The funeral in Medina is expected to draw mourners from across Nigeria and the global Muslim communities. PDP is in crisis as internal leadership dispute threatens its 100th NEC meeting. Acting Chairman Damagum postponed the meeting and reinstated Senator Anyawus as National Secretary, citing INEC concern. However, 11 NWC members rejected the move, insisting the meeting must go on. The party remains divided with fear of defection, growing calls for an opposition coalition, and concerns over its viability ahead of the 2027 election. Retired Colonel Abubakar Umar has publicly listed 38 military officers who supported the 1993 presidential mandate of Moshid Abiola, describing them as unsung heroes of Nigeria's democracy. While accepting the Commander of the Federal Republic CFR honor of President Bola Tinubu recognition, he emphasized that democracy would only be meaningful if leaders deliver good governance and reject sycophancy. He also criticized recent praise by Senate President Godswill Akpabio as harmful flattery, urging President Tinubu to discourage such behavior. The People Democratic Party PDP is divided over a key meeting scheduled for today in Abuja. One faction led by Oyo Governor Seyi Makinde insists it is the party's 100th NEC meeting, while other backed by FCT Minister Nyesom Wike calls it as National Secretary. The crisis has split the party's leadership and raised tensions ahead of the 2027 elections. Efforts at reconciliation are ongoing, with former Senate President Bukola Saraki urging unity and adherence to party rules. The presidency has dismissed reports suggesting that Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, George Akume, has stepped down to become the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC. In a statement on Saturday night, presidential spokesman clarified that there has been no change in the status of Akume, and the president, currently in St. Lucia, has made no new appointment. The clarification follows Friday Deputy National Chairman Ali Bukar Dalori. In a clarion call that resonates across the country, Ohaneze Indigbo, the Apex Socio-Cultural Organization representing the Igbo people, has made a passionate appeal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to leverage its constitutional and diplomatic authority to facilitate the release of IPOB. Kanu was arrested in Kenya and controversially extradited the Nigerian in June 2021, has remained in detention for 4 years despite multiple court rulings granting him bails and concerns raised by international human rights organizations. Speaking through its National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Ezechi Chukwu found disappointment over what he described as a glaring disregard for the rule of law and human rights. Dr. Chukwu emphasized that Kanu's prolonged detentions not audacious but also raises urgent questions about equity, justice, and the willingness of the state to engage with aggrieved region in a meaningful dialogue. The group urged President Tinubu to act in the spirit of national reconciliation, equity, and justice by ordering Kanu's release as a confidence-building gesture that could pave the ways for border peace and unity in the country. In a related act of national compassion, Nigeria's First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu extended a humanitarian gesture that has touched hearts nationwide. She donated the sum of 110 million naira to support the families of 22 young athletes who tragically lost their lives in a ghastly road accident while returning from the National Sport Festival held in Ogun State. These athletes, who had excelled at the festival and brought home multiple medals, were members of the Kano State contingent. The donation was formally presented to Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf by Ajia Laila Beru Jibril, wife of the Deputy Senate President, during an official visit to the state. Accompanied by federal delegates including Honorable Yar Adua Meikanu, Buchi, and senior legislative aide. The presentation served as both a condolence visit and a moment of national solidarity. Governor Yusuf expressed his heartfelt appreciation, describing the gesture as a timely and healing blame. For families grieving irreplaceable losses, the First Lady's intervention has been widely praised and a demonstration of empathy and national unity in a moment of shared sorrow. Turning to the political landscape in Kano State, the recent resignation of Alhaji Abdullahi Ganduje as national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC has generated ripples across party ranks. Alhaji Al-Hassan Yarasa, a prominent APC chieftain in the state, described Ganduje's move as a calculated and strategic decision aimed at averting public disgrace. In a candid interview, Yarsa's full interest within the presidency and party leadership were already maneuvering to remove Ganduje, especially as internal debates intensified over the possible defection of Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso into the APC. The suggestion of Kwankwaso, a political heavyweight in Kano, could emerge as President Tinubu running mate in 2027 on heightened tension. Ganduje's resignation, according to Yarsa, saved him from the more humiliating ouster and created space for a potential realignment in the party's power structure. From Kano to the wider north-central zone, calls have intensified for political equity within the APC. The North Central APC Forum, led by Salah Zazaga, a senior figure in the APC Presidential Campaign Council, has made a robust case for the zones to reclaim the national chairmanship, arguing it was unjustly lost following Senator Abdullahi Adamu's resignation. According to Zazaga, the region's pivotal role is securing victory for the APC in the 2023 general election has not been matched with commensurate political reward. As part of this advocacy, the forum has thrown its weight behind former Nasarawa State Governor Alhaji Tanko Al-Makura, citing his experience, statesmanship, and links to the Congress for Progressive Change, one of the legacy parties that formed the APC. Analyst says this push may redefine the APC internal balance and boost efforts to unify its sprawling national structures ahead of the 2027 electoral cycle. In Saudi Arabia, a rare honor was granted to Aminu Al-Hassan Dantata, a titan of Nigerian commerce and philanthropy. The Saudi government approved Dantata's burial in Medina, one of Islam's holiest cities. Dantata, who passed away while receiving treatment in Dubai, was held in high esteem for his extensive philanthropic work and business acumen. Family sources confirmed that the burial will be conducted on Monday in line with Islamic rites, with dignitaries and religious scholars in attendance. The Saudi government consent is seen as a mark of high respect, symbolizing its structure not only within Nigeria, but also in the broader Islam world. Back home in Delta State, the political mood is one of unity and forward planning. In a well-attended meeting in Ole, leaders and stakeholders second-term ambition. Spearheaded by Senator Joel Onowokpo Thomas, the gathering brought together lawmakers and community leaders who emphasized loyalty to the renewed hope agenda and the more agenda of the state government. Ethnic and political unity was declared, positioning the APC in Delta South as a strong force in the lead-up of 2027. Meanwhile, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has intensified its campaign against illicit drug trafficking. In a nationwide sting operation spanning Lagos, Enugu, Kwara, Delta, and Badagry, the agency arrested several individuals, including a former footballer and a businessman, for attempting to traffic hard drugs such as cocaine and tramadol. NDLA spokesperson Femi Babafemi also issued a stern advisory urging travelers not to accept luggage they didn't pack themselves, underscoring that ignorance of a bag contained is not a defense in law. The crackdown from part of the border anti-drug efforts aimed at dismantling trafficking syndicates and reducing drug abuse, which authority says is fueling violent crime. In Plateau State, the Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed Sa'ad Abubakar III, has called on Nigerian political elites to reflect deeply on the motto of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPPS, towards a better society. Speaking at the 45th Annual General Meeting of the Alumni Association of the National Institute, AANI, in Kuru, the Sultan lamented the chronic issues of NIPPS research outputs. He called for better integration of the Institute's founding into national. State representative at the event reiterated the call for national reconciliation, stressing the urgent need to heal division caused by ethnicity and religion. AANI President Emmanuel Okafor pledged continued advocacy for good governance and national unity. In Kogi State, Progress continues under the World Bank's $750 million SEBA program designed to improve the ease of doing business across Nigerian states. Kogi has so far achieved 4 out of 12 performance milestones, according to the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, PEBEC, which has urged the state to accelerate reforms, including the establishment of small claim courts and better data publication. With only $70.9 million of the fund assessed so far nationwide, compliance has been sluggish. However, Kogi's commitment has to track technical support amid at fast-tracking implementations and boosting private investment. Still in Kogi State, the state government has launched its 2025 annual operational plans aimed to strengthening healthcare delivery. At the high-level event held at the Emergency Operations Center of the Ministry of Health, stakeholders, including Commissioner Dr. Abdulaziz Adam Adeze, emphasized the importance of the plans in achieving equitable healthcare access. The document, published in both digital and print formats, is expected to serve as a blueprint for future reforms. In Cross River State, the government secondary school, Newton Ekori, clinched first place in an engineering competition organized by Association of Professional Women Engineers, APWEN. Held in Calabar and sponsored by Sematech Construction, the contest featured 11 schools competition under the theme Together We Engineer. The winning team, comprising Delight Igwe, Joy Usani, and Ire Okoi, showcased innovation solutions to engineering challenges. F1 chairperson, Engineer Faith Edu Etam, praised the competition for promoting female inclusion in STEM disciplines and called for more investment in girls' education in science and technology. In other developments from Cross River State, Pius Abang, a former House of Representative aspirant, has famously denied allegations linking him to communal violence between the Boje and Ishogbana communities in Boki local government areas. In a press briefing held in Ikom, Abang described the accusation as politically motivated attempts to tarnish his reputation ahead of the 2027 election. He revealed that he owns significant cocoa plantation in Isigbodege and would never incite violence in a community central to his livelihood. He challenged his accusers to seek legal redress instead of propagating falsehood, especially regarding a man named Jerry, whom he says he has never employed. Let's take a brief commercial break. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back.
Or download the Supercap app today. Supercap, your ride, your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercap, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercap.com.ng or download the Supercap app today. Supercap, your ride, your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo?
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Cherabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data.
Welcome back. At the federal level, preparations are underway for the Nigerian-European Union ministerial meeting scheduled for July 1st to 2nd, 2025 in Abuja. The meeting will focus on a wide range of issues including security, trade, innovation, and climate change. According to Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister, Ambassador Yusuf Toga, the session will deepen bilateral relations, align development goals, and promote multilateral governance based on shared values. Both Nigerian and EU officials will co-chair the high-level dialogue. Meanwhile, inclusive employment took center stage in Abuja as Joe Babman, Nigerian, and the MasterCard found findings from a report revealing low compliance with the National Disability Act 5% job quota. Stakeholders called for amendment to the Act and advocate for stronger enforcement mechanism, particularly in the private sectors where inclusive hiring remains rare. In Jigawa State, the government has committed 80 million naira towards the purchase of consistent distributions of families planning commodities. The move follows a 3-year partnership with the Challenge Initiative, TCI, which help expand access to reproductive health services across the state. At a project closing stakeholders meetings, Health Commissioner Dr. Abdullahi Kainuo emphasized the link between family planning and reduced maternal and child mortality. He pledged continued collaboration with development partners to sustain the progress achieved. That concludes this edition of News Hour on SOM TV. You can follow us on Facebook at SOM TV and on YouTube at SOM TV Live. Stay tuned for more lineup of programs from SOM TV. I am Esther Oka Steven. Thanks for watching.